No. Weren't you guys supposed to be running with the Bulls right now?
We would, dude. If it wasn't COVID, I think I'd be running with the Bulls.
You guys wouldn't be doing nothing. You guys are.
I would have. I would have.
Running with no fucking
I don't know.
Bulls.
I don't know. I don't know if Alex would have made it.
I tell you what, I'm rooting for the Bulls. I'm telling you.
I know you are. That's why I'm trying to make it to the fucking. I'm trying to make it to the circ.
All right, looks like we are live.
I would have.
All right. Let's start the show. Yay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 33. We're the Jesus Age of podcast. Is great. Hopefully, we don't die like many a celebrity at 33. So, welcome SF Company Hour on the SF Company YouTube channel. Today, we have our first time on the show. First podcast, right, Joe? This is the first. Now the world's gonna know who you are.
This is the first time I've ever done anything except FaceTiming my 2-year-old nephew. So yeah.
Well, they're probably way more mature than us. So
there's no hiding now from the fucking world. We're out there.
So hopefully you don't have any like warrants or anything. Show up on Unsolved Mysteries.
I guess we'll find out. So.
We'll definitely
can't have warrants.
So Joe, welcome to the show. This is where we talk, a bunch of dork stuff. I see that you're perfect for the show. I just see the background right there. Joe, tell us about yourself, man. What makes you a geek, a dork, a nerd? What makes you cool in our book?
I don't know. I just like watching literally anything. If it has a good idea or a good story, I'll enjoy it. I don't care if the special effects or whatever aren't the best. I still enjoy a good idea more than anything because my imagination flows.
Nice.
As you can see, I like to collect things. It's probably because when I was very little, I was my grandma's very first grandson or grandchild in the period. So she bought me literally every Ninja Turtle toy that came out. And so from the very beginning, I've been just wanting to collect anything I can that I love. So, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, we came to the right place, man. Kindred spirits. So cool. I've been been wanting Joe on the show. I've been to see the right time. We've had some nerdy discussions before, but we're just getting to know each other before the apocalypse happened. So now we'll get to know each other some more tonight. So yeah, awesome. I definitely love the background. I love that Army of Darkness. Is that the French poster or the
I got that same poster, I believe.
It's the European poster. I know that. Right?
Yeah, I think that's the European one.
Yeah,
it's the one where he looks like he's on the cover of a romantic novel. So
yeah,
right. He's got way too many muscles for Ash.
I say not enough.
It's not Fabio. It's Bruce Campbell. So it works.
It's Ashio. All right,
Bruce.
Rick, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Any meltdowns this week?
Lots of them.
All right, let's have.
I'm losing my shit, dude.
Yeah. Well, you can't lose what you never had, so.
You know what? Thanks for putting things into perspective. That's very true. When you're right, when you're right, you're right.
We never really all had it together. So this week we got some news topics. That wasn't last week was a fucking gangbusters.
Last week was great, man.
Yeah. So yeah, this week there's still some news, but nothing like spectacular. But we have some cool shit to talk about. Let's see. Let's talk about that. There's a new Scooby-Doo movie coming out. The Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And so this is gonna be like a shared universe. Like you got Scarecrow in there as the villain. You got Elvira in there. Joe, did you watch this trailer?
I watched it. I don't really remember it. I'm sorry, bad memory. But I thought it was pretty. It seemed interesting when I watched it. So I don't remember. Is Batman involved in this at all, or is it just Scarecrow?
They didn't really show anything else, but they had the Scarecrow, so I assume Batman's going to show up at some point or have some kind of involvement with this. Yeah, you can't just throw the and Scooby-Doo has crossed over with Batman a few times, so it's not like
right.
New. Elvira's in there. That's I love Elvira.
I love Elvira.
But it's definitely seeing Elvira in a cartoon movie is a little weird.
That's kind of fucked up, man. You're not getting full Elvira if you're seeing her in a cartoon, bro.
She seems too clothed in the cartoon. I don't know. This doesn't do that. So, Rico, you saw this. What'd you think?
I'm actually watching this as we speak right now again because I have this whole thing of like I like the fact that they're using Elvira. I love Elvira. You know, she's one of the people that like hosted those late night monster movie mashups and shit. But I'm just not sure. Giving her a Batman villain, I don't know about that. It's just like it's a weird crossover kind of thing. They could. Why didn't they give her like a B movie fucking villain that they fucking have to go after?
I know it's
why Batman villain?
I don't know. So, well, I guess Scarecrow kind of fits in the Scooby-Doo kind of lore that some guy dresses up as a scarecrow.
Very, very true. But there's a lot of other people at least like in the Universal like pantheon of like monsters and shit. Creature of Black Lagoon, Frankenstein.
Hey man, Scooby-Doo and the gang fucking teamed up with the Harlem Globetrotters. I don't think fucking
dude, Scooby-Doo and the gang teamed up with fucking WWE. All right, there's no fucking bounds anymore. It's just it's now. But the thing is, it was weird to hear a crossover with Elvira, and then like it's another crossover with the Batman universe, which is I don't know. It's like I don't know if we can have. Is Batman going to make an appearance? What's the deal?
Is that all you care about, man?
Really, Ray? Really?
So Joe, what's your so every generation grows up with a certain Scooby-Doo. Like, what was your Scooby-Doo era? What was your cartoon when you were growing up?
So, like, at least for me, when I was growing up, like the Scooby-Doo cartoons I watched were all the ones from the 70s and everything. I watched
Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Right?
Yeah, Scooby-Doo, Who Are You? I watched all the Harlem Globetrotter ones, all the little crossovers. I saw the one with the Joker and all that stuff. I also grew up with like Looney Tunes, but then I feel like right after my generation, they kind of started phasing all that stuff out because of whatever political correctness or whatever. At least for the Looney Tunes, I'm not sure about Scooby-Doo, but then but then with Scooby-Doo, I don't know. They just like I feel like they just kind of try to keep remaking it, but it just wasn't as good. If that makes sense. Yeah. At least like with the series, the movies seem to come out okay, but the series that they try to put out never seem to quite hit, at least for me. I don't know.
Yeah, what was it the one like a couple of years ago, Mystery Incorporated and stuff like that? Yeah, they try to read.
Yeah.
There was one of those cartoons that was all right. It was a kind of like a modern, like more of a serious take on it. But yeah, they definitely try to. There was like a couple of years ago where it was just like kind of super cartoony. It was almost like in that that afternoon Cartoon Network kind of animation where it's like, yeah, it wasn't too stylized, and yeah, it wasn't. It didn't feel like Scooby-Doo to me. So I don't know. This looks all right. Is Will on it still like taking over as the Shaggy's voice? Because because
in the last one. Or in this new one.
Okay, no, it looks like Matthew Lillard's back as Shaggy, which is good because because that new cartoon movie, that was like the biggest turnoff. It was
the voices.
The voices, man. Yeah, I didn't like the voices at all. So I like at least you're using like Matthew Lillard has been playing Shaggy for what, like 15 years now, like doing the voice for Shaggy.
Have you ever seen the video of Matthew Lillard like talking to a little girl? She was like so scared, but then once he started doing the Shaggy voice, she was like, "Holy shit, it's Shaggy!"
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was just like fucking like one of those heartwarming moments, and like. Fucking Matthew Lillard, dude, he is Shaggy. Much like Casey Kasem was Shaggy. I think Matthew Lillard definitely got it down. They should just keep him as long as they can.
Casey Kasem's Cliff Jumper, right, man? Fuck.
He's Shaggy and Cliff Jumper, bro. Casey Kasem is the father of the top 20. Come on, guys.
So, Rick, who would you like to see the Scooby-Doo gang crossover with?
Honestly, I would love to see like an updated with the Globetrotters.
Can you name
I love the Globetrotters, dude.
No one cares about the Globetrotters.
Yeah, they're not famous anymore, but you know what? The Globetrotters.
As soon as Curly died, it was over, man.
Yeah, and Metal Lark, I know. But I'd still like to have you know what, honestly, I don't know if they could do it. It'd be nice, it'd be weird. But I'd like them to fucking cross over with the Winchesters from Supernatural.
They did that already.
Did they?
Yeah, it was like.
Dude, I missed the fucking train on that one. I hope it's not the shitty fucking animation that they did.
No, they had an episode where they met the Scooby Gang. It was like a cartoon episode.
That was a Supernatural episode, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I wanted fucking a Scooby-Doo episode, not a because Supernatural is fucking violent as shit. I want a fucking cartoon.
What about you, Joe? Who you want to see the Scooby Gang crossover with?
I honestly haven't even put that much thought into that. I know who I would want, but I don't know if it would really hit with today's generations.
Hey, throw
I
it
would
out there,
love
man.
Throw it out there.
Let's just say like Ninja Turtles. Like I'd love to see that, you know.
Oh, that'd be kind of sick though.
Yeah, you know, I mean, just two crime fighting teams that walk completely different, you know, working with each other. You know, I thought that might be cool. But,
that actually might happen. Like Batman teamed up with Ninja Turtles last year, and like there's been Ghostbusters Ninja Turtles crossover, so that's not like too far off actually happening.
Hey, Ghostbusters would be a good one, Ray. Ghostbusters. You just said Ghostbusters.
I would like. Well, yeah, it kind of fits, right? Actually, the man like behind you, Ash, Army of Darkness, Scooby Doo crossover would be excellent.
Wow, that's fucking. That's out. You know what? Now you're talking crazy talk.
Why not?
Crazy talk.
Come on, the interaction.
If that's a wish, you got it.
I would
love to see it. I would love to see a Deadite in the Scooby Doo universe. I'll just
man.
Oh, dude. Can you imagine fucking like Scooby Doo and fucking Shaggy running from like a Deadite, like doing the whole fucking door thing?
Like they pull off the mask and they just rip off its face and it's like a skeleton underneath. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, it looks cool. I'm down with it. I'm done with more crossovers. It's fun, and a lot of this is not for us; it's for kids. But they throw, I'm sure it's for us too, because what kid knows about Elvira? So this is definitely like, let's get,
young boys know about Elvira. Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah. That's when we learned about boobs and guff. So yeah, it looks fun. So like another crossover, I just thought that was this was cool looking. Hasbro's coming out. They're doing some more crossovers that we were just talking about. They're doing a Back to the Future Transformers crossover. So the DeLorean's going to transform into a robot. And my favorite part of this whole thing is his name is Gigawatt. Perfect name for a Transformer DeLorean.
21 gigawatts.
Pretty cool. Joe, did you see this?
I saw the pictures of it. I didn't really read about it, but it looked pretty cool. Never got too in Transformers myself. I think the only Transformer I ever owned was you remember when Beast Wars kind of came out?
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, so I have I have the Optimus Prime, Gorilla, Primal? Beast Wars. Yeah,
Optimus Primal.
Oh, that was okay. So
yeah,
but yeah, I actually have that on my shelf up there now. It was like one of the only Transformers I ever had, and then just till recently, I could never really figure out how to completely transform it because it was so. I was a 10-year-old kid. I mean, there's all these moving parts, and after a while, you're just like, I'm done.
They definitely during Beast Wars, they definitely got more complicated. I remember the Transformers when mid '80s, where it's easy to transform really quick, but then you start getting complicated and now it's all right. I'm not. It's gonna stay in that one mode. Fuck that.
Yep.
You felt that pieces were about to break. Sometimes you're like, nope.
What'd you think of this, Rick?
Which one are we talking about? I'm sorry.
The DeLorean.
Okay. So first of all, I was looking at that too. It's an Autobot, right?
Sure.
Because it doesn't have a symbol. I was looking for that. I was like, I don't know if it's an Autobot or a fucking Decepticon.
He's
you can assume.
He's a DeLorean. Of course, he's a good guy. Come on.
You never know, man. Time travel's a bitch. So I'm looking at the fucking design of it. It's once it's transformed, he looks a little fucking bulky, bro. The actual transformation of what he looks like is super. I mean, I've looked at other Transformers. A lot of them look maybe a little bulky. This one looks fucking bulky as fuck.
Are you fat shaming him? That's fucked up, man.
A fat shaming a Transformer? Yeah, no, he got a barrel body, bro. I'm not, and it's okay. I have a barrel body. It's cool. But it's just I'm looking at it.
Tequila, yeah.
I like the flux capacitor right there in the forefront, but it's just, I just think it's too big of a body. It looks off to me.
Yeah.
I'm not thrilled with the design of it.
You're not thrilled. Well, all right. What do you think of a fucking DeLorean transforming into a fucking robot?
Oh, I think it's fucking awesome, man. It's wait, why didn't they introduce this in the fucking Back to the Future movie?
That was part 4.
Marty talking to a fucking a time traveling DeLorean transformer. Sign me up, man. That's fucking dope.
They did one last year too. They did fucking Ecto One Transformer 2 crossover. So they've been doing this.
What was Ecto One's called? Was it just Ecto One?
I forgot what the hell. Ectotron. I don't know. Fuck.
That works. Ectotron. I dig it.
Ectotron. Yeah, no. Well, so Rick, what do you think? Like, what would be a good we were just talking about with the Scooby Doo. What would be a good Transformer crossover with a vehicle from your past?
You know what? Scooby Doo. A Mystery Machine would be kind of dope. It fucking probably turned into like fucking Tommy Chong or some shit. You know, it would be cool. But just imagine like something like Speed Buggy, because I'm like I told you, I'm a big Hanna-Barbera guy, so it'd be cool to see Speed Buggy fucking like turn into fucking like a Transformer, but still have him have his speech impediment. Just yeah, I'd like to see Speed Buggy. That'd be kind of cool. Or Knight Rider, which I think they might have done. Kit.
I don't know if they've done a Knight Rider one.
Yeah, but I'd like to see Kit. Kit would be a good one.
I want to see an A-Team van transform into a robot Mr. T.
Badass.
That's what I want to see. Yeah.
It's like fucking like it's just be like Mr. T's version of Ironhide or some shit, you know.
What about you, Joe? What kind of Transformer crossover you want to see?
Well, he mentioned Hanna-Barbera, and I was thinking it just made me think of like Wacky Racers. If they did like a whole mini line of Transformers as Wacky Racers or something,
that'd be sick.
That'd be kind of cool. I totally just forgot the one I was thinking of because I thought of that. But, yeah, but I was just thinking like, you know, every little character they have like, you know, when I was a kid, my uncle gave me these little Transformers. They were maybe like this tall, 3 inches or so. And they just did like the basic movements, like, oh, you move the arm out, you flip the head, you flip the hood off, and then there was a head kind of thing. Yeah, really basic type.
Yeah.
But
and were the ones that you pull back and they had the little and they move on their
yeah, a couple of mine did that, yeah. But you know, something like that, somewhere they just did like a little mini, like a pack of mini Wacky Racer Transformers or something. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm all for Dastardly. Give me a Dastardly Transformer.
Dude, Dastardly would fucking
definitely.
He turns into a Muttley robot. It'd be awesome.
That would be sick.
I'm totally down with that.
Grape Ape. Grape Ape.
Yeah, you get a Grape Ape like Optimus Primal. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that'd be sick.
All right, well, it writes itself, really. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so we got a new. What else we got in the news? This kind of just dropped recently. The Zatanna movie supposedly moving forward. This like dropped earlier today. Zatanna. Joe, you familiar with Zatanna?
I know what the character looks like. That's as far as it goes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Never really read anything.
Any chicken fishnets, you got my attention right away. So, Zatanna is a magician in the DC universe. In some cases, like in the Batman animated series, she was part of Bruce Wayne's past and stuff like that. And like in the comics, she's a pretty badass character. She could definitely carry a movie. Is definitely thinking, you know, depends who they cast for sure and who's directing it. But I think a Zatanna movie can be fun. Yeah. What about you, Rick? Who you think should play Zatanna in this movie?
Okay, I know a lot of people in the internet are fucking like saying this chick, and I know who she is, and I'm actually digging the choice. So, Rick, I don't know if you've seen From Dusk Till Dawn, the TV show.
Oh, the girl who plays
Santanico, Santanico Pandemonio. Her name is Elsa Gonzalez. She's fucking beautiful, dude, and like she's very dark-haired, raven-haired. Yeah, she could fucking be Zatanna straight up, dude. All right, that's my choice. I mean, if I could have had my choice in the history of people who could have played fucking Zatanna, it probably would have been somebody like Phoebe Cates, but Elsa Gonzalez, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm all.
Yeah, on coming soon, they got a little poll going on. Let's see, Anna de Armas.
I saw that one. I think I voted for the second person right after that.
Natalia Emanuel.
Yes.
She'd be good. Yeah, some of these choices. Yeah, I don't know.
Some of the choices are, you know what? What I do dig, they're actually picking a little bit, because I think Zatanna is, I'm not sure if she's like Greek or Italian, but she's definitely from that area of like Europe. But they're like picking like more olive skin, a little bit darker than just like, you know, your traditional, you know, let's just go with fucking like somebody like Phoebe Cates and shit, you know.
Phoebe Cates would have been cool back in the
Phoebe Cates would have been cool though.
I think that I would pick I don't know if she has the acting chops for it, but Alexandria Daddario. I think she would look bad.
Oh man, she'd be great. She's my pick for Donna Troy. That's my pick for Donna Troy. But
she's voicing Lois Lane in the new Superman for tomorrow.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right. That's a great. I just want her involved in DC. She's awesome. I love.
Yeah, especially in True Detective season 1. Yeah, she's definitely awesome in that.
No doubt.
So Joe, what do you think about this? Zatanna, you don't know much about it, but you like. I assume you like magic, like the rest of us.
Oh, we all love magic, of course, but no, I'm anything new I'm interested in seeing. Especially if it's got a good cast, I'll definitely check it out. Not knowing much about the character, I can't say who I would like to play the character because, I feel like certain actors kind of play certain personalities a certain way and such. But I would definitely check it out. Anything comic book related, I'll check it out. I don't think there's a comic book movie I really, really hate. There's some that I don't like as much as others, but I don't really hate any of them. Well, maybe the Fantastic Four ones, but that's about it.
Oh, don't get me started.
That's me personally.
No, hey, you know what? The Josh Trank one. If you fucking say you hate it, I'm not. There's no fucking. I'm not saying.
Is that
shit.
the newest one?
Yeah, it was bad.
I haven't seen the newest one.
Don't watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I watch it because I watch everything just to fuck, so I can be the. You know what? I'll be the guy who takes it. Fucking right in the fucking on the face. But I will watch it so you guys don't have to watch it.
Good. Yeah. Oh no, it's no.
It was bad.
As soon as I saw Thing wasn't wearing pants, I was like, all right, I'm not.
Dude, I mean, I watched it because I like Toby Kebbell. I think he's a fucking like good upcoming actor. It's just too bad that he's been fucking like whoever's his agent is fucking saddling with some fucked up choices.
Like his best. Like, select. Yeah, his best roles have been in Planet of the Apes, and you don't even see him on screen. He's just
Yeah. Oh, dude, him as Koba is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, I'm excited for a Zatanna movie. They can do some cool shit with magic in the DC universe.
Is it gonna be a DC EU? Is gonna be extended? Because I mean, Zatanna's fucking. It's huge that Batman's involved in her fucking universe, right?
Well, it depends on what storyline you're going with, but you could connect it to a lot of things. You can connect it to like the Justice League Dark stuff they're doing. You can connect it to Batman.
That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see more Dark.
It's if it's dealing with magic, you can have it connect to Shazam in some way. So there's many ways you can go. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that. All right, let's see. We got some chats. Krista, hi Krista. Word on Lillard. Lillard's awesome, man.
Nobody. Good, man. I think I've met anybody who hates Matthew Lillard. So
he's except for Wing Commander. That movie is fucking horrible.
He's still good in. He's good in it though. He's good in it. It's a shit movie, but he's good in it.
Yes, TMNT, that would be awesome, especially done by true fans. Yeah, it's all you got to be fans of this stuff if you're gonna do. That's when you can sense a heart, even if it's not exactly what it was. You can tell the heart.
Dude, if you do a GoBot movie, it can't be done. It can't be a good GoBot movie if it's not done by fucking fans. Even if it's shit, it has to be done by fans in order for it to be good.
Yeah. Let's see, Bat City stuff. I want to see more grown-up take on Scooby-Doo set in the 60s, written by Grant Morrison.
Oh, holy fuck!
I want Grant Morrison to challenge as what a Scooby-Doo story can be. That was random. Sorry, we love random stuff here. Then I'll tell you, Grant Morrison.
That's the kind of random shit I fucking dig, though. I'm like, fucking Grant Morrison writing Batman, or Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, well, Grant Morrison has infamous notebooks and sketchbooks where he has all these. I'm sure he has like a page of Scooby-Doo like crazy.
Dude, I bet you fucking Grant Morrison wrote the Smurfs and shit at one point. Fucking Gargamel's fucking going fucking sadist on everybody.
Yeah, he's into that. Yeah, Krista, random but excellent. Yeah, that's yeah. No bad questions, just bad answers from us. Don't worry.
Bad answers from.
All right, let's see what else we got in the news. We got there's a new Beavis and Butthead show coming. I don't know if I'm excited about this. Like, I love Beavis and Butthead, but didn't they try to redo Beavis and Butthead a few years ago on MTV and probably bring it back for a few episodes? I just felt like it wasn't like the Beavis and Butthead of old. I don't think you can make that show anymore.
You can, and that's the problem.
So Joe, are you a big Beavis and Butthead fan?
So yeah, I mean, growing up as a kid, my mom was big on no Beavis and Butthead in the house. Like no MTV, no Beavis and Butthead. I
Smart
couldn't
mom.
watch Ren and Stimpy. You know,
Oh.
I couldn't watch any of those raunchy cartoons. Looking back now, I really probably shouldn't have been watching at 5 years old, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm a big King of the Hill fan, so I'd like to see what they can do with today's society because I watched King of the Hill maybe 20 times over. You know, like it's one of my all-time favorite shows, and I've always thought like with especially with today's political climate, what would Hank Hill say right now? You know, or what would they even make into the cartoon? So maybe if they could try something with that with Beavis and Butthead, that might, I don't know, satisfy me for a little while. But I'd still want a new King of the Hill. But I'll take a new Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
I definitely would. But I'm just concerned that they won't, because that was the beginning of when that started coming up. That was like the beginning of, it was Gen X, you know, so everything was just a little bit edgy. It was extreme. Everything was becoming X Games, Attitude Era, you know, everything was just pushing the envelope a little bit more. And that was the fun of it. But now I feel like the people don't like to push the envelope anymore. So I'm not sure that what they can really do with their jokes without really offending people. So
Everyone. Yeah, and there's
uh,
oh, you're making fun of dumb kids, or you're making fun of like
yeah.
winger fans. So
Are there still Winger fans?
I think there's two.
There are.
There's two left.
I'm
I
not going
think
to
Chris
say.
Jericho is a Winger fan.
Oh yeah, I think he is, man. I would be surprised, man.
Wait, let me think.
He would say.
I listen to Chris Jericho's podcast.
I do too, and I'm pretty sure he defends.
He is a Winger fan. He is a Winger fan. Now to think about it.
There's just some things you keep to yourself, okay? So Rick, what do you think? Are they going to be making fun of video? There's no music videos of today to make fun of, so are they going to be like making fun of like reality TV and like Jersey Shore? What the hell are you going to be doing?
Nope.
So this is
They'll
on.
Probably be making fun of the fact that fucking MTV doesn't show fucking videos anymore. But but first of all, what network is this on? Is it Cartoon Network?
No. Oh no. This is on. It's going to be on Comedy Central. This is
Comedy Central. Okay,
so Judge Mike Judge just signed a new deal with Comedy Central for some new content.
I heard they got 2 seasons of this.
Yeah, they signed up for 2. There's a Daria spinoff that's happening. There's this Beavis and Butthead coming out.
Okay, so first of all, I have more hope for the Daria spinoff than I do for Beavis and Butthead, because Daria is probably going to translate super fucking well to today's society. But the one that kills the thing that kills me about Beavis and Butthead is just like you said. If it's on Comedy Central, they're not going to have access to the videos. Are they going to talk about videos from the past? Because that's all they could probably do. And they're going to only be able to diss on like or because I don't think that fucking bands do videos, or at least metal bands do videos right now. Not many of them do.
I honestly would just like to interject here. I would love to see Beavis and Butthead's take on the new Tekashi 6ix9ine videos he's put out. Because I don't know if you guys follow him. But
no, I don't. But I know who he is.
But just okay. Even if you can't bear the music, just mute it and might even make it just a little bit better. But just watch the visuals and what he's doing. And he is a clown. He is an ultra clown. And I would love to see them just sit there on their couch, you know, knocking on this dude because he is so stupid.
Just like he said. I mean, it's one of those things where we were talking. Joe said Gen X, right? So this is a Gen X. This is a Gen X show. This is a Gen X comedy. This is shit that Gen X gets.
Now it's going to be a Gen Z because it's a new generation.
And that's the thing. So are they going to update the fucking the animation? Or they, because if they, I know they're going to update the writing. The writing for fucking Beavis and Butthead trying to do it for this generation, and Beavis and Butthead is going to have to relate to them. No, Beavis and Butthead is going to be making fun of them.
So this is what kind of so Judge inked a deal with Comedy Central to write, produce, and voice a reimagined version of Beavis and Butthead. This
reimagined.
This new iteration. There you go. Beavis and Butthead will be entering a whole new Gen Z world. Meta themes relatable to both new and old fans, Gen X parents and their Gen Z kids. So that kind of scares me. Like, so is it going to be a watered down version of Beavis and Butthead? Is it going to be like
okay? So like you just said, this is the one thing that gets me when it comes to music and like how Beavis and Butthead like think about music. Sometimes they think about it like my inner fucking Beavis and Butthead think about it. This is what's cool. If you listen to fucking, who is it? Like Blink 182 or what's the other two? The Simple Plan with the two fucking twin brothers. If you listen to this shit,
That's Good Charlotte.
That's Good Charlotte. Thank you. I don't know who they are, but I know
Rick knows.
kind of.
I
No,
do.
I know. Fuck
He
you.
knows.
All right, but that's the whole thing. If Beavis and Butthead knew about Good Charlotte, Beavis and Butthead knew about A Simple Plan, Beavis and Butthead knew about half of these bands, they were talking shit about them. They were talking shit about My Chemical Romance. That's who Beavis and Butthead are talking shit about. But the thing is, in a very culture sensitive thing where we're at, Beavis and Butthead's not gonna be able to talk shit about anybody. I think it's the wrong time for Beavis and Butthead.
I don't want to see a watered down version. That's what I'm.
That's the thing. Yeah, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that, and you're right. That's what we don't deserve.
We don't. None of us deserve this, man.
No, we don't. We don't deserve a watered down Beavis and Butthead. If we're gonna get Beavis and Butthead, we deserve to get fucking unadulterated Beavis and Butthead, and that's something we won't get. They objectify women, which is like, now it's just, it was the time where they came out. This is a different time. They're not going to be seen
you just
the
do that
same way.
behind closed doors. You don't do that in public.
Yeah. I try not to.
It's we'll see.
I'm scared for it. I think it's gonna fail. That's why you surprised me when you said they signed for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I'm scared for it.
Yeah. I'm glad Mike Judge is making some money, but I don't know. It seems like, he can come up with some new stuff. Or even, go back to King of the Hill, man. That didn't,
King of the Hill, like I said, I think Daria is going to be great. I think that translates very well.
It's not Daria. It's a spinoff from Daria. So
who's it going to be? Like fucking Daria's fucking.
No,
boyfriend?
I think it's the what was the girl's name? The black girl from the show. I think her character is getting spun off.
What?
Yeah.
All right, I guess. She wasn't a major character. I mean, if you were telling me it was Brie or somebody like that, I get it. But it's just like it's a minor character that fucking showed up every now and then. Okay, I'm cool. I'll try it out.
Yeah. We'll see.
I don't know. Yeah.
Mike Judge is getting that paper, man. What can you do?
Well, yeah, Mike Judge getting paid. Mike Judge.
He's getting that paper.
Hashtag Mike Judge.
I'm sure he's got like $100 million from all that syndication money. All right, let's see here. We talked about that. So let's talk a little bit. I guess non-spoiler. The new Justice League Dark Apocalypse War just came out. So this is the kind of the end of this universe of DC movies, which I'm very happy about because I was in it. Once after Flashpoint, they made everything in continuity. Everything was related. So this is kind of like the big blow off. This is like the WrestleMania of this continuity of movies. So it's the end. Everything they've done, like the Justice League versus Teen Titans, Justice League Dark cartoon, all the regular Justice League cartoons, the Batman cartoons from the past 7 years, I guess, since Flashpoint came out.
Maybe about 7 to 8 years.
About 7 to 8 years. So they've had one continuity, which I had issues with because I liked it better before when they were just doing standalone stories that didn't have to connect with everything. But they were trying to make a cohesive universe. I applaud their efforts. So Joe, have you seen any of these DC movies, these DC cartoon movies?
So I don't even know totally what's in this series. I know I've seen Flashpoint. Yeah. And that's the only one I can think of because you mentioned it. That's the only one I know of that's within this series. I've seen a few of the DC animated movies. I'm not sure what falls in this series.
So pretty much everything after that Flashpoint movie is in continuity. Pretty much all the movies.
Yeah, Justice League Dark. What?
Yeah.
Fuck. I can't remember there's 3 other Justice League movies that
there was a few. There was War, the Atlantis one, and there was there was a few of them. So this is the end. We won't go to full spoilers, but Rick, you watched this?
Yeah, I did.
So what'd you think of it?
You know what? It's hard to talk about this one without spoilers, man. Yeah. This shit hurt my feelings. That's all I can say. It hurt my feelings. It was just fucked up, man.
This movie's rated R, which was I kind of appreciate. Yes. It's fucking brutal.
Fuck yes. You know, like one of the things I like to see Etrigan like in the movie, like it's not a spoiler, it's a small spoiler if anything, but he's not rhyming for particular reasons or whatever. But I was like, oh, dude, Etrigan's not rhyming. This shit's serious. It's yeah, dude. It hurt to watch this movie. Really did. It like I was like, oh, after every 15 minutes, my heart would drop because I'm just like, oh, so I'm seeing what it's. I don't want to spoil anything, but what I'm seeing on screen is it's not vibing with me, man. Not cool.
It's definitely like a series finale. Shit goes down in this fucking movie, man.
Shit does, yeah, it does it ever.
Characters love it. Get changed. Characters that you know. It's brutal. It's fucking. They fuck some people up in this movie, which is I actually kind of enjoyed it. I kind of missed.
Great, yeah.
I missed like the last probably like 3 or 4 of these movies, but I jumped in this one. I heard good things, and
now does this make you want to go back and watch those so you can like put it all together?
Not really.
All the episodes.
I think I just saw the best of it. So
okay.
Yeah, no, it's great. It has pretty much every character that's been in like the Teen Titans and like
Suicide Squad. I like that. Was like a great. That was a great like little sequence when you see a briefing room full of Justice League, Justice League Dark, Suicide Squad, and like the Teen Titans. It was awesome.
Yeah, like they pretty much, it's like an all-star team of all like the movies. Like, you got Damian Wayne from the Teen Titans and Batman stuff. You got Constantine from the Justice League Dark. You got Raven from the Teen Titans. So it kind of it's basically just putting everybody together and like doing a big ass like blow off. I dug it. I thought it was cool. I like the ending a lot too. I like the last battle. How they kind of deal with the threat is pretty. I did like the way they did that. It's brutal too. I like the fact that
it was very brutal.
They make hardcore.
Very brutal.
It's like almost a horror movie, man. Just everybody's. Yeah. It's pretty brutal. I definitely dug it.
Okay, now I do have to ask you one thing, right? Because it actually struck me. When I saw the news that Tony Todd was going to be playing Darkseid, I was fucking ecstatic about it. But after I heard his portrayal of the voice, very underwhelmed, man.
I didn't like it. No, it wasn't like it needs to be.
I thought I was gonna get Candyman, like the whole "Be My Victim" Candyman from like that tone of his voice, that it's gonna be a very low and subdued, but he just made Darkseid like just like an everyday dude. Yeah, you need to go do this right now. I'm like, no, that's not what Darkseid sounds like.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wasn't really feeling the voice casting on that. I didn't even know it was Tony Todd. I just said
it was Tony Todd. Yeah, I was happy when I heard it was Tony Todd, but when I heard his portrayal of it, I was like, dude, you dropped.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, there's some good actors out there, man. I was hoping they would get somebody better for that. Yeah, that voice definitely stood out as a kind of a distraction for sure.
Like for me, I always think, and I'll say this: the best casting for a Darkseid voice, one of them has been Andre Braugher.
Yeah,
Andre Braugher. Dude, I fucking love that guy. Awesome voice. Awesome voice talent.
Let's see. Yeah, they have Rosario Dawson as Wonder Woman. Jerry O'Connell's Superman.
Which were great. Which are great. Both of them are great. I think there was like a couple of them that I had a problem with. Batman was fine.
Yeah, he's played a lot of these are all like veterans. They've played these characters in over multiple movies.
Constantine's great. I think Constantine's probably the best thing about that fucking movie.
Yeah, no, he's good. His character arc is really good. Yeah, for sure. Check it out, man. I don't. You know what? I don't think you have to go check out the other movies. I think if you just
get into that. That way you can backtrack if you're really really fall in love with it.
Nah, just watch this one and be done. Don't hurt yourself.
Backtrack for folks. It's the same thing like when you read a comic book. If you get to a point of the comic and you fucking dig it, sometimes they have those little boxes in the corners, in the bottom, like in certain panels. It'll say, go look at this book. And that's what this movie does. Go check out some of this shit. Like I always told you, Ray, I fucking hated Flashpoint. Flashpoint, I think, is a horrible storyline. It's very lazy.
I like the movie a lot. I like the animation. I like the movie. But I understand.
Barry Allen for fucking saving his mom, which is a cool, and I feel him. I feel like
you're taking a stand against moms.
He fucked up. You fucked up a universe just by. I want to see my mom. No, you fucked up, bro. Sorry.
All right, well, once you get speed powers, you can do whatever you want, all right?
Yeah, I'll go back in.
All right. Let's see. We got some more chats. Bat City stuff again. King of the Hill, directed by Michael Bay, starring Tom Hanks as Hank Hill and Dwayne the Rock Johnson. As
Where is this guy coming up with this stuff? This is fucking awesome.
Gold.
That's a King of the Hill I want to fucking watch right there. Tom Hanks is fucking Hank Hill. Holy shit.
I want to see Joe Pesci as Bobby. That's what I want to see.
Joe Pesci is fucking, what's his name? Is fucking Hank Hill's dad. The fucking
Cotton.
Is that his name? Cotton?
Cotton Hill.
Oh, dude, yes.
Go, yeah.
Hey, he killed Fitty men. You can't forget that.
Fitty. He killed Fitty.
Fitty men.
Fitty man.
Yeah.
And he lost his shins.
I want to see Brad Pitt play Boomhauer. Yeah.
Oh,
That would be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be great.
After seeing Brad Pitt play a stoner in True Romance, I totally think he could pull off a Boomhauer character.
Great,
Alex saw Superman Red Son, like most DC anime movies, good, but just misses the mark.
I wouldn't say that about most DC movies. Most DC movies actually kind of hit their mark. There's some bad shit about it. There's some bad shit about it, but they hit their mark.
Not the recent ones I've seen.
Oh, not the recent ones, but on the overall for DC, they kind of hit their mark, dude. They just fuck up on like a little spot.
Yeah.
Like, dude, fucking like what is it? Was it Hush?
Yeah, that was good. Hush is
Fuck
good.
you. Hush sucked ass, bro.
Hush.
Hush?
I'm thinking Under the Red Hood. Sorry.
Under the Red Hood's awesome. No. Under the Red Hood's awesome. I'm talking Hush.
I watched Hush. No, I heard bad things about Hush. I didn't.
Yes.
Watch it.
Yes.
They took out the Jason Todd stuff, which
yes.
That's a big part of
it changes the whole story.
Yeah.
It's a different story. If you're not adding the whole Jason Todd stuff, that's not Hush. That's something else, and you just created something.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know about that. Let's see. Alex again, Miss Demon not rhyming. Yeah, it's kind of it's very sad. It almost made Rick cry.
Oh, that from Etrigan? Yeah, man, that fucking was like I don't. Did they ever mention which one of his friends died?
Jason Blood.
Was it Jason Blood? He goes, yeah. Once your friend died, it was over. But they never mentioned Jason
Spoilers,
Blood.
Rick. Yeah, it was kind of obvious.
I was hoping they would.
Call yourself a DC fan. What the fuck, Rick?
No, I know Jason Blood's like his closest friend, but they didn't fucking say anything. I'm just saying, bro.
Let's. This is the part of the podcast where Rick loses it. Can't wait. Let's see. All right. So the big news this week: Alien and Predator are coming back to Marvel. Coming to Marvel Comics. They've been done by Dark Horse Comics for the last 20, 30, almost 30 years.
30
probably?
years.
Oh yeah,
30
probably
years.
like early 90s, late 80s. Yeah. So Marvel, Disney owns Fox, and Fox owns Predator and Aliens. So now they have the comic book rights now to them too. So this kind of opens up a lot of things. They can kind of like bring into, if they want to, they can bring into Alien Predators into the Marvel universe and make it canon. So there was some teaser images that came out. They were just saying, "Oh, this is just announcements." Predator on top of the Avengers Tower, like holding Iron Man's like his skull and spine, which I thought was pretty cool. And Alien.
You gotta send me that pic.
Yeah.
You gotta send me that pic.
Oh, it's in the link. So this opens up a lot of possibilities for I don't. They haven't announced if they're going to come in. I'm pretty sure they're going to do crossovers. So Joe, what do you think of this? Aliens and Predators coming into the Marvel universe. You think they're going to cross over with some of these characters? What kind of crossovers would you want to see in the Marvel universe with Alien and Predator?
So they have the rights to the comic books, so they also have the rights to the films as well.
Yeah, they own Fox. They own Fox and
okay,
Fox.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I didn't know if that was a separate thing, but so I don't know. I don't really want to see it cross over with Marvel at all. I'd rather it stay its own.
Like not in the movies, but like
not in the movies. Maybe in the comic books. Yes.
Oh, in the comic books, that would definitely love to see comics with them cross over.
Yeah.
Let's fight the Avengers. Avengers versus Predator. I mean, that would kind of fit in with the first Avengers movie in general, where it's the Avengers fighting an alien force, or something like that. So in the comic books, I would totally love that. In the movies, I think that's just too much of a crossover. I would not like to see that at all.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Predator fan than an Alien fan, to be honest. So
Me
I
too.
mean, I know the basis of the movies. I've seen them, but I'm not like die hard. I haven't watched them multiple times. And to be honest, I've only seen Predator and multiple times. I've only seen what's the recent one, Predators,
Yeah.
the one that came out a
Predators,
couple
yeah.
years ago. And I actually liked Predators. It wasn't like a great movie, but I enjoyed it as a movie. Like I saw it in theaters and I sat there like enjoying myself. I didn't get bored at any time. So
What?
I don't
The
know.
one with Adrian Brody, right?
No, that was no.
Are you saying Predator? No, because there's the Predator is the newest one that just came out.
Oh,
Predators
is it
the one
the
with
Predator?
yeah, the Predator.
Yeah, Predators are the
That's the one. That's the one with the guy from Key and Peele.
Yeah.
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 Okay. The Predator. Okay.
Yeah, the Predator. I'm sorry.
The Predator.
I haven't seen
No.
Predators.
I just want to make
so-
sure
Yeah. So I've
because
seen
I know that
one.
fucking Ray hates Predators because of Adrian Brody.
I can't stand Adrian Brody. I think he's
Really?
stuck.
He hates him. He hates him. I already know
We'll
this.
discuss that another time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Brody's a shitty human too, so that makes me hate him even more. Let's see. There's a lot of potential for the comic. Like
I'd like to see Predator go against fucking like a guy like Wolverine in the X-Men universe.
Oh, you just took my fuck. I was about to say that, Rick.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, we think alike, right? That's what we do.
Like a cool like jungle adventure, just like Wolverine
Yeah,
versus like
right?
a fucking pack of predators, man. Like I can see that being awesome.
that would be
Like
cool.
X-Men, like an X-Men crossover with the Brood and the Brood
The
and
Xenomorph?
yeah, just have like a little.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. Get out of my head. That's the Shining. That's the Shining right there.
Yeah, just have the Brood and because
Shitting.
they're pretty much aliens, like
Mhm.
Marvel version of aliens. So like having that like those races fighting each other while the X-Men are involved would be a cool like cross.
That'd be great.
And since they have the rights, Conan again, a Conan versus Predator movie would be
Dude.
comic book series would be amazing. Like,
Conan versus Xenomorphs would be fucking good too. Still.
that would be cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Conan versus anybody is fucking cool.
But yeah,
Shout out to
Conan,
both.
Conan versus Predator, man. Like in the olden times, man. That'd be fucking awesome, man.
That'd be
Like,
great.
So can I ask a quick question real quick? Do you guys enjoy the Conan Barbarian movie with Jason Momoa?
I've never seen it.
I have. Now there are things that that's the thing I dug about what you said earlier. I like a bunch of really bad movies, but I take a lot of the things that I like, and if I like certain parts of a movie, I'll like watch it again. And there are things that I actually kind of liked about the fucking Jason Momoa Conan. People are gonna fucking call me blasphemous. I know Bo's gonna kill me right now. He's dreaming about slitting my throat. But
I think that if that movie was made today,
bad.
I think if that movie was made today, it would be a lot more popular because Jason Momoa is not the same actor he was back then. So if he was playing Conan today, I think that movie would have got a lot more traction.
I think it comes down if Jason Momoa is a bigger actor, he can demand a better director. I think that's what comes down to it. Sometimes the director fucking just fucks up on the choices that he makes in a movie, and a lot of the choices that were made in that Conan movie were fucking dumb as shit. So
I like parts of it too, and that's why I've rewatched it a couple times. I'm not like a religious watcher of it, but it's a fun.
It's a fun movie.
If I'm doing
movies
something
I hate,
and I want
them.
if I want a background noise movie, that's
Mm-hmm.
definitely one I'll put on, because every time I look up, there's something being killed. You know what I mean? It's at least something where I can at least like look up and oh shit, you know, like
I totally agree with that. I like Ray will tell you, I'm the biggest fan of the shit movie. It's sometimes they have their place. They have their place. There are shit movies that are pure shit and you can't watch them because it's just pure shit. But there are other shit movies that you're just like, you know what? This is actually kind of good. And I'll tell you one of them. And people fucking like will kill me for it. Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme is a shit movie, but it's fucking great. All right, it's fucking great.
So was it Marcus Nispel directed it? He's
Marcus,
the guy
Marcus Nispel?
Yeah, he's the one that directed the Friday the 13th remake.
Yes, he did. Yeah. It's a great. I actually really enjoyed the remake. A lot of people give me shit.
I like that one actually.
I like it too.
It's very good, right?
Fun. It's a Jason
fun.
movie.
Yeah, it's just a Jason movie. It's nothing special. They're not reinventing the wheel, but
so one thing I love about that movie, it's the best movie that I kind of see wrapped up 3 movies in one.
Yeah.
It gave you parts of it gave you a little bit of part 1, it gave you a little bit of part 2, it gave you a little bit of part 3. The only thing it didn't do is give you part 4, which I'm still fucking waiting for. Give me a Jason Friday 13th part 2, guys. I want to see Tommy Jarvis. I beg for Tommy Jarvis, man. He's the greatest character in the fucking Jason lore.
So yeah, the possibilities are great. Yeah, like Joe was saying, I don't want to see him. They don't need to bring him into the movies. They can do, make a good fucking Alien and Predator movie first. Then you can, think about other shit. But the comics, I think bringing them into the Marvel universe is, in the comic books is a great idea.
So Ray,
they'd be good foils for a lot of characters.
So Ray, because Disney has Fox and they have like full reign of like Aliens and the Predator franchises now, do you feel that Disney will force a PG-13 upon us, or do you feel they would go with the more traditional rated R?
It depends, man. For the live action stuff, I hope they know what people love about these movies. They're fucking brutal, they're violent, and they're horror movies with a budget. They're studio horror movies. So you can't make a proper like Alien or Predator movie PG-13. You just kind of take away, like you have aliens exploding, you have predators bleeding and chopping off, heads and spines. That's very hard to do, that PG-13. But we'll see what once Disney starts making money off these R-rated movies. Once they make Deadpool 3 through Fox, and then makes $1 billion, like, okay, we'll make some rated R movies. But it just depends, man, because they're thinking about their Disney Plus, man. There's anything above PG-13 on Disney Plus.
So you think that Disney is going to use Fox as like more of their rated R studio?
That's what they should. They have the name.
That's what I think. I think they should do as well. But you think that's what they should
Fox
do, right?
movie. That's an R-rated Disney movie. Because they had, what was it, Touchstone back in the day?
Yeah, they had Touchstone.
Yeah, that was their their rated R. So they're a more adult fare.
They're more adult fare, yeah.
Yeah, people, hey man, Fox. I missed the fucking Fox logo coming up in the beginning of the Star Wars movie. So bring that shit back.
I think they can.
Yeah. But it might be just ego too, where Disney's like, fuck them. We're just gonna shut them down and do our own thing. But it'll be stupid, leaving money on the table. You never get to hear that fanfare again, man. Come on. Let's see. We got some more Bat City stuff. Edgar Wright should direct Batgirl. I'd be down with that. I love Batgirl. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? That would depend, though. It depends on the kind of story that they would throw for Edgar Wright.
Well, he's saying right here, Batgirl Burnside. That was like kind of the more recent one.
Burnside?
That's the more recent Batgirl storyline. Like she moves. It's like what is it, like?
She's like what? She going to her own? Is she like leaving Gotham?
It's like her her neighborhood that she takes care of. I forgot Burnside isn't like the village or some shit like in Gotham or something. I forgot. I didn't read the whole storyline, but Edgar Wright directing anything, I'm always down.
Okay, yeah, I can dig him.
Let's see, Bat City stuff again. Afterlife with Archie should be adapted into an animated movie by Warner Brothers Animation, and picking use of the actors who portrayed the characters in Riverdale and Sabrina series.
Who is this person? They're fucking awesome, man. They're fucking talking my language right here.
There you go. Yeah, sure. I would like to see an animated after. Have you read that, Joe? Have you read comics at all, Joe?
Yeah, I read. I off and on. I'm not like a diehard every week go to the comic book shop kind of guy, but if I hear there's a good story arc, I'll like try to buy the graphic novel or something, or maybe try to catch up on it. But I'm not huge. I'm not one of those big guys that know every story coming out. So.
Yeah. Afterlife with Archie is a great comic, man. Great horror comic. Yeah, great. Great.
So is it actually like Archie, or is it
Archie, but with a zombie invasion, and it's pretty fucking brutal. It's like fucking.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not Riverdale Archie.
No, it's an Archie comics, but it's like an alternate universe. It's it's the Archie.
I'm down with Archie. I'm not down with Riverdale. So.
I like the first couple seasons of Riverdale, man. I had fun with the show. Now it's kind of.
I'm gonna wait. Is the show not good right now? Because I was actually gonna. It was gonna be like one of the. I'm trying to get like all these shows in line. This is gonna be like the number 5 on my fucking queue to start.
I like the first 2 seasons. I had fun with them, but I started watching third season. I kind of I was done. I was like, all right.
It's shit. It's shit now.
I'm just not into it anymore, man. It was doing too much. Alex, Punisher, Predator, and Urban Juggle of NYC. Yeah, they're definitely gonna do a Punisher.
Dude, Punisher versus Predator would fucking be a dope fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
Or like a dope movie or a dope show. That'd be a fucking dope fucking thing.
Yeah. We might have seen a comic of that.
Yeah.
They're gonna cross over all these characters. There's money sitting on the table, man. They'll definitely have some crossovers. I'm definitely not sure if they're gonna have them in canon, like in the proper Marvel universe. But Conan the Barbarian's in the proper Marvel universe right now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Cool. Yeah, some good discussions there. So we're gonna move on to the pool list. Pool list is stuff you picked up recently, stuff you watched, stuff you band you listened to, something you picked up, a TV show you watch, anything that you find interesting recently, good or bad. Could be something you hated you want to talk about. Rick, we'll start with you. What was your pool list for this week?
We'll start with me.
Yeah, sure. Switch it up.
Let's see, I just started The Boys.
The voice or the boys?
The Boys.
Okay.
I thought you said The Voice.
The Voice.
I was like
the singing show.
I started the Masked
I'm
Singer.
watching first season of The Voice, man. I
started the Masked Singer. That's what I did. No, I started The Boys. I'm like on episode 4, season 1 still. Hey man, they did a little switcheroo on me so far because it's not following the book exactly. I already can tell from like the second episode. But what I'm seeing and the adaptation, I'm not thrilled with the adaptation to TV, but I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, it's kind of weird. I like what I'm seeing, but I'm not thrilled with how they adapted from what I'm like reading in the book to what I'm seeing on screen. It's just does that sound weird? I like it, but I don't. I'm like, it's weird.
I've heard that before, man. Fuck. Usually from a woman. Let's see.
Yeah, no, it is. I like it, but I don't. It's
I like you, but I don't. That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, the Boys looks cool. So, and the other thing too is like, I will tell you guys, Ray, I don't think you've seen this. It might have been on your queue, or it's fucking being flashed at you to watch it. So on Amazon Prime, they have a show called Upload right now, and Upload happens to star. I forgot. He's one of the Amels. He's not Stephen Amell. I think his name is Robbie Amell. He's his cousin, Stephen Amell's cousin. Did you see it? Okay, so it's the guy from The Babysitter, the guy who was just always like walking around with his fucking shirt off.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
I don't
know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Okay, so anyway, it's called Upload. So it's pretty much, imagine being uploaded into the Matrix as like your afterlife. You're about to die, and instead of just like traditionally dying and like going to heaven or whatever your perceived fucking like afterlife is, they have a digital afterlife where you can
Black Mirror did an episode of that, like an episode.
Did they? Yeah. Oh, I gotta watch it because this has been like a subject that I've always been fascinated with, but Upload did it in like a weird way where, imagine like your guy is like a sim. So like when you're going to like the refrigerator, you can get like regular shit that's not part of the app, but all apps have an in-app purchase, right? So like let's say you want like eggs and bacon, it's for free. But if you want like French toast or like a fucking or pancakes with your fucking shit, you're gonna have to fucking pay extra $15. Now, if you didn't die with that money, it's not gonna fucking get taken out. You know, you're not gonna get shit. You're gonna have to fucking just live with just playing the fucking game with the regular app. I just thought it was like a cool novel idea. I already finished it in like two days. I love the.
Is it kind of like what you described was kind of just DoorDash?
Pretty much. It's pretty much it's like
we all have milk and eggs in the fridge, but if we want to spend that extra $15 for that chicken fried steak, we're gonna do it.
Exactly, and that's exactly what it is. So when he goes to like the refrigerator, he has like like his mini bar. So he looks at the mini bar, he can grab like just like a regular soda or like a fucking water. But when he like swipes left on the screen, there are chips there. But if he tries to grab a bag of chips, no, it's telling him you better pay $1.49, asshole, for those bag of chips, which I thought was fucking great. I was just like, yeah. So now it's telling you can't take it with you. You better take it with you, because if not, in the afterlife, you're gonna be fucked.
So just based on this concept you just said, just imagine how embarrassing it is to go to your own refrigerator and try to get like a soda and it's like insufficient funds.
Oh, just imagine. So there's like different like levels to like living in this life, right? In this afterlife. So you can live unlimited data, which are these people who just fucking do like live in like a really nice place, or you could live in a fucking like a broom closet like Harry Potter, and you're called a 2-gigger. So pretty much you have 2 gigs for the whole month, and you have to use
really
those.
Bad.
So like if you emote, if I like right now how I'm emoting, this is gonna cost me like 1/10 of a gig. And you have to fucking like budget your gigs. Like even like a girl tells him like, you know what, you better relax on how you're feeling right now. Just try to be and just chill the whole time, because you're gonna be fucked. I thought it was a clever show. I thought it was cool. It's a little bit of a mystery and a whodunit. But if you haven't watched Upload on Amazon Prime, definitely check it out.
Yeah, you can check it out. Yeah, I hear good things. I think I had a couple people tell me about that. All right, what else you got, Rick?
Let me see, what else do I got? I'm finishing The Witcher finally. The Witcher is actually an awesome game. So if anybody who hasn't played The Witcher, it's very cheap on the PS on the PlayStation Store right now. You can get the complete edition. I know Bo has it. Looks like Bo was passing me at one point, but I don't think he's done all the fucking shit that I've done. So fuck Bo. It's a lot of cool shit. Check out The Witcher 3 on PlayStation 4.
All right, cool.
And that's it for me.
So Joe, what do you got, man? What'd you pick up recently? What do you want to talk about?
So honestly, since quarantine's been going on, everything for me has just been comfort shows. I've been rewatching a lot of things that I love. You know, I just want to.
It's your life, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm just trying to a lot of times I'm just trying to do other things just to fill the time. So I'm not trying to focus directly on the TV show or what's going on. I just want to enjoy it and look up and remember a moment, or you know what I mean? Something like that. So I've been watching old series and stuff like that. Really the only things new that I've watched recently that I can think of are Coco from Disney.
Well, that made me cry, bro.
I finally watched that, and I wouldn't watch it because everyone's like, you're going to cry. And I know me, like Disney they have a little hook in my heart, you know?
So they tug at your heartstrings, man.
Yep, anytime they want to just pull at it, you're like, damn, I'm gonna cry now. So I finally watched it, and I shed a few tears. I'll admit I held tough. But the only other thing other than that new I've watched was The Lighthouse, because I heard so many people that I know that are really into film.
Did you like
raving about it? I liked it, but I don't know why I liked it. If that makes sense. Was a lot of weird imagery, and it captures you, and you're just like entranced in it. And you're like, what the fuck is happening? I'm sorry for the language if that's bad, but
oh no,
what the hell?
Yeah, this is uncensored here, man. Go ahead.
All right. So what the fuck is happening? What are these tentacles? Why is he jacking off on the lighthouse? You know, like.
Well, sold.
I'm not trying to spoil anything, but maybe that'll encourage people to maybe watch it.
You're overselling it. If anything, really.
But I've watched it a couple times, and I really enjoyed it every time, because every time I'm still like, you get sucked into those like big monologue moments. And the main thing to me that really I thought was impressive was it was just 2 people the whole movie. It was 2 people on one set. You don't see anyone else. It's just these 2 people interacting with each other and their emotions, quote unquote, towards each other. And, you know, you don't get distracted by secondary characters at all. So everything is just these 2 characters. And I don't know, maybe was weird to me, but I thought it was really cool how they can make a whole movie just 2 people in a lighthouse. So
no, well, I kind of dug that whole fact about that movie, because that's the whole thing. Like if you're living in that life, like a lighthouse keeper, that's pretty much it. It is what it is. It's either you like right there or you're a leaf. But for some reason they had them like overlapping a lot, which hey, that's fine. Nobody wants to live a fucking lonely life. But dude, I mean, they killed that shit. I mean, their performances is actually fucking pretty dope.
Yeah, I hear good things, man. Yeah,
you haven't seen it yet, Ray?
I've not seen it now.
Dude.
Yeah, I think it's on Hulu Hulu or Amazon Prime, but it's definitely for free for Amazon Prime or Hulu members. So you check it out, bro. Definitely.
I have those. I'll check it
If
out.
you love Willem Dafoe, you should really see it. His performance. I mean, I honestly, I've always had a stigma towards Robert Pattinson because of the whole Twilight thing. I'm sorry,
Oh,
never watched a Twilight movie.
He shed that shit.
It's
But I understand that. But so my whole stigma is I heard that, and what was the other one? Water for Elephants. I thought that seemed like a cheesy concept.
Yeah.
the greatest.
So I was just like in my mind. So I've like ever since they said he was Batman, I'm like, nah. And so I had a stigma in my mind that going into this, he's just going to be the Twilight boy mixed with a good actor. But I think he holds his own very well with Willem Dafoe. He acts his heart out. I feel like, at least, like you feel emotion, at least what he's saying. I don't feel that in a lot of actors these days, but this was a very emotional, at least when they get in their monologues, they get very emotional.
Yeah, they're saying like, people that were hating on the Batman cast, you got to watch like this. You got to watch, was it the Good Times that came out? That movie Good Times, that's supposed to be really good with him in it. I think the only Robert Pattinson movie I ever saw was the Harry Potter he was in. I think that might be the only. I've never seen a Twilight, and I've never seen any of his other movies.
I like that movie though, so I'll give him that.
He was good in that one, I guess. So yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, The Lighthouse. I got to check that out. What else you got, Joe?
Other than that, like I said, there's nothing been really new for me. It's just been, I haven't really I think the other new thing, but I've watched it like 2 times now, is the Tiger King. I'm sorry. I love a good docu-series, especially that is just so bizarre. Like everything about it seems like it's greater than fiction, but it actually is non-fiction. So I mean, I find it a really entertaining docu-series, or no one's ever seen that. So
I still haven't watched it. It's up there with the Twilight, man. Everyone was too excited for it,
I haven't seen it. I'm like one of the people. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
I feel like I watch it. I've saw the memes. I don't really need
just
to
because
so,
I don't know. I don't know who Carol Baskin is, but I know who Carol Baskin is.
I know she's
that's all I know. Why don't you want to watch it? Why don't you want to watch it? Can I ask that?
Okay,
is it because everyone hyped it up?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, not for me. I probably wouldn't have been interested to begin with, even if it was on like Netflix. Like if it would have just came across, I wouldn't have been interested.
He's anti-tiger, that's why.
But I'm very anti-tiger. I'm a lion guy, so what the fuck?
He has ligers.
He ain't lying.
It ain't full-blooded lion, all right? I'm like Harry Potter. If it's not a full-blooded, I don't want to fuck
he's a catist.
It's a mudblood. It's a mudblood.
You're condemning mudbloods now? Come
I am.
on, man. This is not very.
I am. I sided with Voldemort. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. I got the Voldemort wand. That's what I do. What the fuck? Death Theater. Sorry.
Anyways.
No, yeah, but it's just
Tiger King and Lighthouse. All right, cool.
Fuck Tiger King. Yeah, but Lighthouse is
awesome. At least give the first episode a watch. If you don't like it after that, I will completely understand.
You know what? It's just it's one of those things when it comes to reality TV. I'm responsible for the whole reality TV craze.
It's not reality TV.
It's reality TV, man. Don't
reality
get it
TV
twisted.
And actual reality are two different.
It's It's like documentary shot by Jerry Springer, bro. That's what the fuck happened. That's what the fuck just happened and shit. I'm just like, nah. And you know who the father of your tiger is? No.
I think you're watching a whole nother. Yeah, I think you're watching a whole nother show, Rick.
I am. It's a whole different reality I'm living in. It's like stay tuned.
Speaking of reality TV, Unsolved Mysteries just came out. I watched I watched 4 of them.
I watched all of them.
I dig it. I'm kind of glad they didn't go to host because you would just be comparing them to Robert Stack the whole time. So I kind of understand why they didn't go to host. The first, I watched the first 3, then I skipped one because I wanted to get to the supernatural stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed them. Joe, you said you watched 3 of them?
I watched all 6 of them. I think there's 6 of them. I watched the whole series that they released. So honestly, I didn't want to watch this. My girlfriend Christina, who works with us, she was the one. She grew up on the series, and she wanted to watch Unsolved Mysteries. Big Unsolved Mystery fan. Yeah, so she liked it. She liked the original series, so we watched it. And honestly, she got bored of it and I got sucked into it. And honestly, because I remembered, I mean, what you cherish is what I felt was cheesy about the show.
Yeah. Oh,
And so the whole, and then she went disappearing, you know, like it was just, even as a kid, I was like, this is too dramatic for me. But this one, it was just that it was more of a documentary style without narrator, sorry. And so they were just kind of just going with the flow on it, but they still do the whole tip line thing at the end, so that's kind of cool. So like if you do know something, but I mean, I thought it was cool. The only thing I hate about it personally is I love watching true crime documentaries where you like cold case kind of stuff where you solve it, you know. And this one, there's just like they give you this grand. They give you this. Well, I know that, and so I knew it going into it. But even at the end of the first episode, I was like, "Damn!" Like,
they call it solved mysteries. It's
they should.
I dug it. Some of the episodes were kind of I wasn't super into, but like the French one, I was like just like super like
I skipped the French one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I was gonna watch it because I was like I don't want to read fucking for an hour. Like I was like it was late night, and then I was watching it and like I was so intrigued, man. It was so fucked up. I was like, God damn, I had to keep watching it. It's pretty fucked up. The alien abduction one was pretty good.
That one lost me too. I mean, it was interesting, but it wasn't. They had so many stories; it seemed sporadic. Like you know what I mean? Like they just went from this person to this person to this person, and it wasn't
it's a shared experience. So.
So
the first episode, they all had like something interesting about it. Like, they all had like, it definitely gets the tone of the original series. You get to kind of, like the way the music comes in, the way they kind of edit it. It definitely has the tone just without the voiceover. So I was digging that.
What I thought was funny was like when you get to the very end, they're kind of like doing that thing like where they have the hopeful music, like you're gonna send in your tips and everything, and they go directly into that harsh intro music where it's like da, 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 and you're like it just kind of shocks you because you're like, oh, maybe someone will send something in and they're like negative music and you're like, oh shit.
Hey man, they solved some crimes back in the day. But that music is so good. I love that music. It puts you in a nice creepy mood to fucking like
oh yeah.
Let's see what I watched. The Invisible Man, the new one, finally, the Blumhouse.
What'd you think, man?
I liked it a lot, man. I dug it a lot. I think it's a good updated story for the Invisible Man. It's it's allegory for an abused woman story, so it's very appropriate. Definitely now times. I thought it was good tense, good, some good jump scares, kind of like I was like, oh shit, on a couple of scenes. I thought it well directed. I like this is the way they should do this monster cinematic universe. Just do good individual movies.
Don't connect them. Just make good fucking movies.
Yeah, the acting was great. I think this is probably Elizabeth Moss is really good. She's good for a Scientologist. It was good. The special effects were cool. They didn't like overdo it. Like the scenes were very creepy and like kind of definitely a movie I got to watch again, like to pick up the little stuff that you missed the first time around. I dug it a lot. I want to see where it goes. They're gonna do any more of these, but I like the way they're doing it. Like just do low budget movies. You don't have to do a big $100 million fucking Invisible Man movie.
You don't have to do a fucking like $200 Tom Cruise fucking mummy movie in order to get your point.
I would see a $200 mummy movie. That'd be awesome.
You don't have to though, man. It's just because the thing is, most of that you're spending you're spending for the actor.
So
you don't need that.
I haven't seen the new Tom Cruise mummy movie.
Don't watch it.
Okay, because I love the first two. The third one I can get through because I think it's fun. It's at least fun. It's
talk
not
about the Brendan Fraser.
Movie.
Yeah. So
Brendan Fraser.
Have you seen the Mummy, the new Mummy, Ray?
No.
Okay, so
it looks horrible.
I've seen it. So what happens is they make a hybrid movie from the Brendan Fraser Mummy and like the Boris Karloff Mummy. And they hybrid it, and that's what they give you. Bullshit. No, you gotta fucking make a good movie first. Don't try to hybrid other movies. Just come out with a good script, and they failed to do it.
Yeah, well, they fucking were boasting like that dark universe shit. Like, oh yeah, all our movies are gonna. They had Vanity Fair covers where like, oh, all our monsters are gonna cross over. It's like
dark. It's like
you haven't made one good movie. Like that Dracula Untold movie was supposed to be part of it. That was shit. you made the Mummy movie. That was shit. Like, dude, like make one good movie, then you can like maybe build something out of that.
They put the cart before the horse, and the thing that they failed to think about is that they're making these tentpole movies. Horror movies are not tentpole movies. I'm sorry, they're just not. Monster movies are not tentpole movies. Monster movies are low budget movies that they're fucking meant to just to entertain. Stick to that, and you'll be fine.
I think Universal, it's Universal, right? It still has the Mummy.
Oh yeah,
franchise.
they have Mummy, they have the Frankenstein.
Yeah. So I think they try so hard. Like I don't know if you follow their social media accounts, but they try so hard to push that as like a cult thing. And I really think they were hoping for like a cult uprising for this new Mummy movie. Like, oh, the Brendan Fraser ones were good enough. We want the new updated old Mummy movies. But I think it didn't. It's not. I don't think anyone really wanted it. They thought people wanted it, but they really didn't.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
It's almost like the whole Charlie's Angels thing. They created Charlie's. They brought back Charlie's Angels a little bit too early. Did it need to be done? No. Would you people like it? Maybe later on. Maybe yeah, but just not right now. It just fucking the last one we got was too early.
I think Charlie's Angels was great the first time as a series.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The movie was shit because it's McGee. McGee is shit except the babysitter. Yeah, but
are you talking about the new movie or the original series with?
The original series with Farrah Fawcett and Kate Jackson.
No, I meant like the original movie series with
Cameron Diaz and Drew
yes, those.
Look, were they good for like action movies? They're good.
Movies.
They're fun. They're popcorn. But it's McGee. I hate.
There's
McGee.
nothing memorable about those movies for me. Like,
yeah,
I hate McGee. It's not. It has nothing to do with the ladies. McGee's he's a hack. So. But the Babysitter is great. I love the Babysitter. Everybody watch the Babysitter on fucking Netflix. It's great.
Okay, and then picked up a comic this week. Negan Lives.
That came out already?
This came out. I think it's a one shot. I'm not sure if they're doing more of these, but so The Walking Dead ended like a few months ago. So everyone was kind of like, what happened to Negan during that? Negan's one of my favorite characters in comics, especially in The Walking Dead. The comic book Negan is amazing. Great character. So the good thing about this is they made this comic kind of like to get fans back into comic shops. So this was like a big release. So Robert Kirkman wrote this, and Charlie Allred did the art. The guys who did the series. So what the cool thing is about this, I believe all the profits from this book goes to the comic shop. So pretty much they like gave this book to comic shops. And whatever they make off this book, the comic shops get to keep. So I've been hearing that. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of a nice thing to like get people back into comic shops, go and support them, because a lot of these shops were closed for 3 months, and so they're trying to get back on their feet. And the comic industry is already like suffering enough, so this is kind of a way to get people back in. It's a great story, great standalone story. Kind of what happens to Negan. Great, pretty cool. Check it out if you get a chance. Great comic. I hope they do more of that stuff, because it kind of ended kind of abruptly, which is kind of cool. Like Kirkman kind of did his own things. Like, I'm gonna end it now. Like I kind of ran out of stories, but if they do like one shots here and there, that's cool. So yeah, I dug that a lot. That's my pool. Actually, is that my pool? I started watching the Harley Quinn.
The animated.
Yeah, the DC Universe animated show. As you can see, it's mature audiences only. It's very F-bomb and blood spewed about. It's very I watched the first 2 episodes. I'm not super loving it yet. I'm still kind of getting used to it.
How many episodes are you in?
2 episodes.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'll keep watching, but I don't know. It looks like they're trying too hard to get that R rating on some of this stuff, which I could appreciate. I like uncensored rated R stuff, but I don't know. And Kelly Cuoco's Harley Quinn voice is not really all that exciting to me. I'm not really a fan of her voice acting in this. It seems like they're trying too hard to be like hardcore and like dropping the F-bombs and the blood and guts. But I'll keep watching it. Not super into it right now, but I'll give it a few more episodes before I despise it. But so far, yeah.
Despise it. Wow.
I like the guys behind it. It's like Bruce Timm and what's his name? Bruce Timm and Paul Dini. They're a part of it, so it has good people
Well,
behind it.
they're the creators behind the character. So.
Yeah, so I'll keep watching. I hear good things. I hear it's really good, so I'll keep watching. I'll keep giving it a chance. So we'll see what happens. All right, let's see. So hidden gems for the week. Rick, you got a hidden gem for us this week?
Yes, I just saw this movie a long time ago, or I've seen it a long time ago, and I just seen it just again recently, and I still love it. It's a great flick. It's a Clint Eastwood flick. So if anybody hasn't seen Heartbreak Ridge, definitely check it out. Mm-hmm. It's a movie about a gunnery sergeant taking a ragtag group of fucking misfits and like whipping them together and into a cohesive elite fighting unit that will defeat like the platoon they're supposed to be always losing to. So it's definitely like an underdog story, and Clint Eastwood is pretty much top notch in this flick. So it's also directed by Clint Eastwood. So yeah, definitely Heartbreak Ridge. I think from 1987.
Yeah,
Heartbreak Ridge.
Movie,
it's a great movie.
Sad. Yeah, it's a sad movie, man. Damn, 86. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? I just fuck, man. They don't make Clint Eastwood, and he's still making movies today. So if anybody, I like to follow directors and I like to follow actors when I watch certain flicks, and I follow writers. But anything that like Clint Eastwood directs, I kind of try to always give it a watch because he's amazing. Even at some of his Horse Whisperer, yeah, I've seen it. I don't like it, but yeah, I've seen it, and it has its merits, but it's not fucking what everybody says it is.
What's Clint Eastwood's best directed movie?
To me?
Yeah. Unforgiven, right?
Fuck, man. Well, Unforgiven's a good one, man. I don't want to give it straight up to Unforgiven because there's just so much other shit that he's done. I would probably say Gran Torino. Yeah, Gran Torino it's a hard watch for some people. And even like right now in this time of age, in this time of like of climate where we're dealing with a lot of race stuff, his character in Gran Torino is very racist, but in a way.
Well, so is Clint Eastwood, so
but it's a weird way to say that like the character that Clint Eastwood played was like a compassionate racist. Like he was racist. Because he was racist. It was really racist towards Vietnamese people. But it's just like he knew that these kids weren't the people he was fighting. He had a residual hate for them because of what he had to go through in the war. But he didn't hate these kids. It was just he hated certain things. I mean, you have to think about it. The guy's ancestors were trying to kill him. We don't think about that because we've never been in a war. And I love that like Clint Eastwood can really portray those things in his fucking flicks, man. It's just it gives you a lot of things to think about. It's just like, can you even say compassionate racist? The guy was racist against Vietnamese people, but at the very end when he died, he gave everything he had to the kid. So, spoiler alert. Sorry.
Well, now you don't have to watch it.
You don't have to watch it.
All right, cool. Let's see. We got some more chats. Let's see. Bat City stuff. Riverdale turned into a full-on Twin Peaks and got weird and doesn't make any sense at all.
That's great though, fucking, because that means fucking what's his name got a hold of it. David Lynch? If he got a hold of fucking like Riverdale, that's a thumbs up move.
The first two seasons are great, man. I enjoyed it. Alex, Cool Shirt Ricky, aka Grayson, aka Negatron, aka the Karaoke Kid, aka Mr. Brightside.
Really? I have a lot of AKAs, man.
Hey, let's not get started on him, man. Let's see, Bat City stuff again. I like the actors they choose to play the characters in Riverdale and Netflix Sabrina. I think they should be the voices of the animated film that they remake it. Yeah, I like the actors. There's some good actors, and I like the kid that plays Jughead. He's one of the twins from
one of the Sprouse twins.
Yeah,
from some
Daddy.
Sweet Like of Zach and Cody.
Yeah, Big Daddy and like Friends.
Oh wait! The two little kids who like Catcher from Big Daddy. That's the voice of that's Jughead.
Yeah.
So
no shit.
The twins played both the twins played the little kid in Big Daddy.
Yeah, but one of them plays Jughead.
One of them plays Jughead.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
He's probably the best
I
character.
gotta fucking watch Riverdale just for that alone.
Yeah, he doesn't look like him. Like you don't.
No, he doesn't. Yeah,
look at him, but yeah, no.
I've seen Jughead, and he doesn't fucking look like him. I'm like, holy shit.
No,
I need my Jughead to be eating cheeseburgers. I'm sorry, he's too ripped for that.
He eats his cheeseburgers, man. Don't worry.
He's got like the 8-pack and shit. Like, no, you're supposed to have 8-pack of cheeseburgers, bro. A bag of cheeseburgers in front of you.
He's my favorite character on the show. I like him on that show.
Who, Jug?
Jughead, yeah, Jughead's good.
I'm gonna have to start watching it.
Yeah. Let's see, Bat City stuff. Put it on HBO Max. Yeah, let's do it. Or Netflix. Yeah, definitely need, if they're gonna do that. That fucking Afterlife with Archie. Definitely have to do it on one of those channels. It's definitely not gonna be on CW for sure. Cool. Let's see, Joe. What do you got? You got a hidden gem for us, man? Anything? A little show and tell. You got anything cool you want to show off?
What do you mean by show and tell? Like,
yeah, like a toy,
like when you were a kid, bro, like a show and tell. What do you got?
All right,
something cutty, something you're proud of, something that you know.
So
you guys have never seen this shit.
Flex on us.
Well,
man.
you might have seen them, but I have these.
Yes.
Oh, fucking wrestling buddies!
Yeah, nice.
Not only do I have these, somewhere do I have the Hulk Hogan. And I have a Sting from the WCW era of wrestling buddies.
Yeah,
and
Sting?
I had a Sting one with the Crow Sting, not the Surfer Sting, but I also had the Goldberg that used to talk when you like punched its nose and shit like that. I have that somewhere.
Oh man,
you'd squeeze his hand. And he said, "You're next.
You're next."
I love those fucking things. I wanted the Warrior so bad when I was a kid, man.
I never got the Road Warriors, and I just recently found out that they had Boss Man and $1 Million Man versions of them. And because when I was a kid, you know, these were given to me. I never had like the Toys R Us catalogs to see this. So I just recently found out they're out there, and I'm like, I need to get these things somehow.
I always wanted the Ultimate Warrior one.
You got the Warrior one, man. That's fucking dope.
Warrior and Macho King, not Macho Man. He's got the
Macho Man.
Yeah, see, look at his ass. It says it right there.
That's so good.
Not just the Macho Man. He's got the Macho King.
They look like they've been through some shit, man. You've been wrestling with him, man.
Yeah, for 30 years. Like,
dude, he's been beating the shit out of him for 30 years there.
What's the record?
Even when I'm mad today, I'll still drop an elbow on the fucking Ultimate Warrior. So,
dude, I want that. Now I want to have one of those. So when I have a bad day, I can come home and just fucking
you just punch him and you just feel a little bit better. You come home and you're like, you Macho King.
Macho King.
You are the king. I'm the king. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm the king. You have no idea.
I love the Macho King, man. I have the Macho King figure. Yeah, I love the Macho King.
Yeah, Macho King's awesome.
Yeah, one of the better kings for sure. That's awesome, man. That's a true hidden gem right there. There you go.
A fucking awesome hidden gem. I don't think that's going to be top for the next fucking 2 shows. Somebody's got to fucking come. Somebody's got to step up.
I have a lapel pin of the Ultimate Warrior.
It's Ultimate Warrior. Yeah.
Warrior, yeah, man.
Dude, Ultimate. I always go back to people with this. Like Ultimate, like when the Ultimate Warrior was fighting fucking Hogan. Yeah, I was cheering for Hogan. I've never been a big Ultimate Warrior fan. I love Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, dude, he's just a specimen.
He was a superhero back in the day, man. Yeah, you hear this now. Yeah, he's a piece of shit, but back then he was
wrestle, man.
So if you take what he was as a character. He like when you're a little kid and you see that dude run out to the dun 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 dun.
Oh, dude, told me it was amazing. His entrance was amazing, but that's where it ended for me because once it started, he was like horrible in the ring.
Hogan's fucking finisher was a leg drop.
Wait, hold on. But the thing is, Hogan caught me at the right time because I was a child. When Hogan
Warrior caught me at the right time.
Exactly. He caught you guys at the right time.
It might be a generational thing. I think.
Yeah, it is. Because the thing is, about that time, I gave up on both.
Bruno Sammartini.
No. I gave up. At that time, I gave up both on Hogan and fucking, no. I gave up on Hogan and Warrior. At that time, I was already a Ric Flair guy, so. NWA.
For life.
Horseman, baby.
So yeah, you had Hulk Hogan, I had Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man, but I was at the age when they I remember live, like I have the worst memory in the world, but I can remember sitting there live in my room on my little tiny TV watching The Outsiders premiere on WCW,
Oh,
and
right?
and you were just like, what?
What's
going on?
fuck is going
Razor
on
Ramon
here?
and fucking Diesel are in WCW. What? They're in
Right?
It's
They
like,
have
wait a minute,
real names?
it's fucking Vinny Vegas. Wait a minute, what? His name is not Vinny Vegas? What the fuck?
As a 5-year-old, I didn't even know they had real names. So I heard
Diamond
they had real
Stud.
names, and I was just like, who's Kevin Nash?
What? Super
Like,
Strutters in
what?
WCW now? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's like, why is his name Scott Hall? He's not Cuban. He's not Cuban.
There you go. Yeah, that's when my childhood ended. Fucking yeah, he wasn't Cuban.
He's not Cuban. Like
Yeah,
everything's a lie.
yeah.
Everything's a lie.
I got to my whole life, man. Let's see. My hidden gem for this week. I picked this up for a tribute to Dr. Omnibus. Atlantis Attacks. This storyline was in probably late '80s, I believe. It's a I know most of the story from the What If number 25. What if the Marvel Universe lost Atlantis Attacks? So I get to actually go back and read this story. It's kind of a crazy story. Like Set, the creature Set, kidnaps a bunch of the women from the Marvel Universe to make them their bride. So like it's a weird storyline. I never actually read all these, but a cool Alex Ross cover. Cool. John Byrne does a issue. Rob Liefeld does an issue. There's some great talent behind some of this stuff. So it's cool to get this omnibus. I've been kind of eyeballing it for a while, so it's a cool one. I can't wait to read it. Atlantis Attacks omnibus for in tribute of our birthday boy Alex in a couple hours. Dr. Omnibus. So,
Dr. Omnibus.
friend of the show. Apparently, he does care about comic book company here.
Apparently, well.
So yeah, man, that was fun, man. It was a good show. We covered a lot of stuff. Joey, you did great, man. Great first time, man. I think you should
definitely, bro.
All right.
I think we found a new stalwart to the fucking show right here, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely have you on again, man. Yeah, great. Go
I
ahead,
don't know
Jim.
much about a lot, but I know a little bit a lot of things. So
Yes.
if you want stupid input on anything, I'm here.
Welcome to the show.
That's why I'm here too, man.
No, Rick's here because I mistakenly gave him the password. So.
I know. You fucked up, bro. It's true.
You done fucked up.
You done fucked up. You know you done fucked up.
A couple more chats. I see this Adriana Quintero.
Is that my niece?
I believe so.
Oh, I love her.
Oh, Alex, great hidden gem. Is talking about the Warrior and Macho King. Yeah, great. Warrior rules. Krista, right
Warrior
off.
rules. Fuck Warrior.
Yes, I told you, man. And he's older than you too. So yeah, I'll take Alex's word. Krista, right on for great show. Stay well, everyone. Thank you, Krista. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, happy birthday to Alex in a couple hours. I won't reveal his age. You can find out.
We should be running the Bulls.
So Joe, you got any shout outs you want to give or any last words you want to give the world?
Just stay safe, everyone. Wear your mask, please. I want to go back to work.
Yeah. And
I miss live music. God damn it. I was just saying the other day. I was just thinking the other day. I was laying in bed and I was like, as much as I hate sound checks, I would kill anything just to hear feedback and check. One.
Two. They never got to 4.
Anything. Yeah, they never get there. I don't think they learned that much, but we'll find out.
1 2.
Maybe quarantine will help them learn to get to 4.
Yeah. Get that abacus out and start counting. Yeah, no, hopefully, it's gonna be a while for us music industry folk. Yeah,
man.
But hey, people wear the fucking mask. We can end this fucking shit at some point, So
fucking idiot.
Hey, even if you don't like to wear a mask, wear a bandana. I don't give a shit. Just cover your goddamn face, please. Thank you.
A lot of people are not doing it, man. A lot of people. It's just it's not your freedom thing. It's a fucking a respect public health thing. It's not really a fucking.
It's you know what it is. I'm sorry to say it because I'm out there every day and shit, and I have to fucking wear a mask fucking 14 hours out of my day. It's a fucking we thing. Nobody wants to be about we. Everybody's about me. That's what it is.
You sound like a Neil Diamond song, yeah.
I mean, I might have us like a slogan and everything, but that's exactly what it is, bro. Because I tell people, I'm like, they have their mask on, but they have their mask on like underneath their fucking chin, and I'm like, can you put your mask up? And I'll get this fucking dirty ass look as they put their mask on, and they fucking like stay looking at me like they're gonna fucking they want to hit me. And the thing that, and that's no, but that's the issue. It's like, dude, it's like I have my mask on. I don't want to have it on, believe me. But if everybody does what we need to do, if we could have done this for 3 fucking weeks and everybody just like adhered for a rule for 3 weeks, we wouldn't have to be doing this. Pubs in England right now are opening back up where their patrons don't have to use masks. The servers have to use masks and stay behind fucking like plexiglass, but they don't. Why? Americans are stupid. They're entitled. Fuck you guys. Put your fucking mask on. Sorry.
Yeah, put your mask on, damn it. Let's see. Alex, Dr. Omnibus approves. Thank you, Alex. Alex said, nice background, new guy.
He has a good ass background, dude. I love all his pops. I'd love to see like his pops closer and shit. I know you don't like pops, right? But yeah, I'd like to see his pops.
Wait, why don't you like pops?
It's one of those fucking fad things that probably Ray doesn't like. It's a fad.
I don't like their dead eyes. That's the problem.
So let me explain why.
I like the
Can I
ones
explain
with
why I like pops?
I don't hate them all.
I want my own fucking pop. That's what I want.
I'm only exclusively getting Dr. Doom pops, but yeah. I'm turning some of my stance on him is turning around. I don't completely hate him, but
he's backtracking.
Hey man, we can all go, Rick.
But why I love pops is because like I told you before, I've been a collector since a very young age. Like before I even knew what a collector was, I've been a collector. Now I have like a single line of everything I like. Yeah. At first I was with you. I thought they looked stupid with their big just black eyes. They look dumb. And then I started seeing more of them, and I started seeing them making variations to them. And I'm like, okay, so they're getting more fun. Like, okay, the first ones were kind of lame. I'll give you that. But they've been making variations and they've been making them more fun, whatever it is. I don't know how to explain it, but
they're making them more fun,
No, well, something. Yeah. Fun,
but it's a single line for all of my interests, if that makes sense.
I do like that. Like they have like cutty ass characters you would never see like a figure for, a toy.
So I literally
dude, they got everybody from fucking like Final Fantasy 7 and through fucking 15. They have everybody from all the fucking Kingdom Hearts shit. To me, it's like they're actually going through a whole bunch of fucking even video games. They got like fucking Resident Evil ones, which is fucking dope. I was like, dude. They got Willow. They got fucking like Star Wars. I mean, it's nerd culture in fucking like wrapped up in like one little fucking.
I understand the love for it for sure.
But they look
so in pop figures. I literally have.
They all look the same.
They all look the same, but recently they've been giving them more features, and
I'd love to see more features because they do like for the longest time they've all had the same deadpan fucking just.
Yeah, no, so some of them, they've been changing the eyes a little bit. They've been doing a little bit of differences, but they kind of see the same mold. But the fun thing to me is I literally have Lemmy and Joey Ramone next to Deathstroke.
Yeah,
like
so
how many
what I'm talking about.
That's
what I'm talking exactly. So that's the cool thing about Funko, that they do have fucking like they think out of the box with all their other figures. Because if you got fucking Lemmy. And dude, and I'm sure they have like a fucking Glenn Danzig fucking like Funko somewhere.
Yeah, he's actual size too.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Wait, when I saw them in Oakland, it was hard to see him on the stage from behind the pit. It was like I saw everyone else, but him, I'm squinting.
It was probably.
It's like fucking seeing an Oompa Loompa on stage. That's the whole shit, man. When you fucking see fucking, it's like, wait a minute, who the fuck is that? Is that Danzig? That's it.
Sounds like him.
Yeah, right. Motherfucker, it's like you got fucking Lucky the Leprechaun from Lucky Charms and shit jumping across the stage and shit.
All right,
Danzig.
All right, our Funko Pop minute is done for the week. All right, so yeah, just shout out everybody that was watching the show live. Appreciate the chatter. I love that's why I love doing the live show. You get to talk to people. People can chime in and talk about cool shit. Just everybody be safe, man. Happy 4th of July.
Ray, one last thing, because I know we had it on the fucking itinerary, but I don't want to forget this one.
Rob Reiner.
Carl Reiner.
Oh, Rob Reiner.
Carl Reiner. Yeah, I don't want to forget Carl Reiner, man.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't want to forget about.
All right, favorite Carl Reiner movie, real quick, Rick.
The Jerk.
Yeah.
I fucking love The Jerk. The Jerk is my favorite Carl Reiner movie of all time. It's fucking amazing. You can't do that movie ever again. We say Blazing Saddles. Yeah, we can never make The Jerk ever again.
No. Joe, favorite Carl Reiner movie.
So I honestly didn't even know before today when I like just looked him up on IMDb, like before this started. I didn't even know he was in The Jerk. Like I maybe I'd seen him, but I didn't register or remember or whatever, or didn't recognize him, because I've seen that my whole life. My dad's been quoting that to me since I was a kid. So I didn't realize that. But the first thing that popped into my head were the Ocean 11's movies, the newer series, the 11, 12, 13 or whatever it was. But he was really good in those. I'm sorry, but he was that character that kind of made it just a little bit more believable. I don't know what it is, because everything in that movie seems just a little bit outlandish, like a little over the top. But I don't know, he just seemed to kind of just be the more
he was that more gentleman, older kind of like senior.
You
but like his grift, his actual part of like the plan was very believable. Everybody else had like some crazy fucking shit. All he had to do was he had to play a role and play it well and fucking and play the con, and he did it fucking great. He did it fucking great.
I love those movies. I've watched them over and over again, and I know some people think they're cheesy or whatever, but I still think they're really fun movies. Even if you just have them as background things, like just the noises and the music that goes along with it is. I love the music. First of all, the soundtracks, all of them are great. I love all the old Sinatra kind of stuff. So, but yeah, everything about those movies I personally love. I know other people hate, but that's my personal memory for that.
Hey, dude, Sinatra born December 12th. What?
Sorry. Yeah, he directed fucking Summer School, man. Come on, man.
Dude, yeah, I just watched Summer School the other night.
Yeah,
like when I watch Summer School, I look at fucking Chainsaw and Dave, and I'm like, fucking Ray, man. It's like, dude, we fucking share a brain sometimes.
Yeah, look at our shirts, man. Our Carpenter all.
I know, right? we both went fucking Carpenter and shit without fucking knowing and shit right now.
All right. Again, we can probably talk for more hours on all this shit. Leave them wanting more. RP Carl Reiner. Alex, Adriana, Funko Pops are pretty cool. Yeah,
they are.
Some people are. I'm turning around. Like I said, they're improving some of the design. And Alex, I'll give you the last word. Happy birthday to Frida Stallone, John Byrne, the Dalai Lama, George W. Bush, and 50 Cent, and Hondo, the Hondalorian. Happy birthday.
We could proudly say fucking George W. Bush this time and shit now.
Yeah, he's not our worst president anymore, man. Well,
not anymore.
You gotta send a card to fucking Trump, like, thanks. People like,
I know, right? See, he got to send him a fucking like Lady Godiva fucking chocolate basket and shit. Like, here, dude, you deserve this. Thank you.
All right, this is the longest outro ever, man. God damn, it was like 20 minutes. All right, I guess we're done now. Joe, I appreciate coming on, man. It was great. Rick, the standard bearer. Look out for some more stuff. I think we're gonna do a top 10 trade paperbacks this week. I think we're gonna try to work on
trades. Yeah, we're supposed to do a couple of reviews too. But
well, maybe we'll do a spoiler review for that.
Dude, we need to do a spoiler review because I have a fucking whole fucking sheet of spoilers on fucking Apocalypse War. Okay. It's amazing.
All right, we'll do that.
I cried during that shit, man.
No, not again. All right.
It was like Charlotte's Web all over for me.
Okay, on that note, all right, everybody be safe. Take care of yourself and wash your hands, wash your aces, and stay safe.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask,
please.
Now I'm trying to end the show.
I'm so